Morning. Good morning. I'm Dharma, and this is going to be several short tarot stories. And they are meant to be stories, and they are meant for entertainment, and sometimes they, happen. So there's that. I don't have any cards out. Clearly, I wasn't ready for this. Give me a second. And I need to open the chat. So if you're watching this as a replay, just fast forward until I get the cards out. I should have done all this shit already. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Give me a fucking break. Okay. There's that. There's the chat. I got that part done. Okay, that's under control. Now we got some cards. We got that part. I want to use the Viking deck. I don't really know what I want to do here. How about the labyrinth? The labyrinth and the dragons. You got it. Are there people here? Amy, why? You have a reading in the pocket. I was waiting on you to schedule it. I need my glasses. He can't see without his glasses. That is the truth. Oh. Grand Rising. Wake and bake. What's up, Ziploc? Your name is fucking Jessie, right? Okay, is it? Can you give me a thumbs up? Because one time I started to tell people about your song that you wrote for us, and my brain went, her name is Jamie. On live. And I'm like, wait, no, it's not. Can you reboot my fucking memory so that I swear that I'm not confusing myself at 6 o'clock in the morning with my constellation jammies on? Yes, I have constellation jammies on. What? I can sit here all day and point at the stars that I know. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. What do you expect? Yeah, Jessie. See? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. There's an echo. Is there an echo for everyone? Everybody's like, wake and bake. Why do you think I'm waiting until now to get up? Do we have an echo? Don't put my purse on the ground. Why? Well, that's my school bag full of... Why? Is that like a thing? Libra, tell me why. Is that like a... Why don't people put their purses on the ground? Is that a thing? Ah, welcome, potato, with all of your words. I forgot that this is live. I forget. Because we have such a good time over on members, and we do this, and we dick around in the morning, and we hang out, and we drink coffee, and it's very chill, hanging out with a whole group of people that think exactly the same way you do. You are not alone, my friends. There are weirdos, and we have coffee together. Except it's on members, because if you're new here, what you're about to see is the short bus full of trolls gonna step off and say words. Oh, bad luck, lose money. Really? Okay, well, just like when a broom falls in your house, meaning guests are coming, apparently if you put your purse on the ground, it means bad luck, losing money. That's not my purse. That is my school bag full of hours and hours and hours and hours and hours worth of notes that I want to kick across the floor, because even if you study for hours and hours and hours and hours, it's still fucking hard. I pouted all week last week. Like at least 3 solid days of this is too hard for me. I went on I was the engineer, the conductor of the pout train through a whole entire thing because it's hard and I need a fucking break. Are you ready? Good morning, trolls. Grand rising. We've said this before. Trolls are welcome here for two reasons. One, you help us out with the algorithm, and two, we understand as empathic ravens that the reason that most people are trolls is because they have been trolled. We get you. We understand why you're a douchebag. We get it. And we will watch you and clap and give you your gold star. I think that's what bothers people about ravens, is we can watch them do their fuck shit and we don't really have a reaction. We're like, oh, I saw you do that. And they're like, aren't you upset? And we're like, no. No, I'm not mad at you. Why am I going to waste my time being mad at you for being you? You know you do fuck shit. You were there. Do I need to tell you about that? Do we need to talk about what you already know? Treasure trolls. Did anybody else used to collect the trolls? We're all from last century, folks. Okay, trolls was not on the TV. We had them, and they had wild hair. Do you remember? I had a whole pillowcase full. I had the ones with the diamonds in the belly. I had the big ones, the small ones. In your windowsill. I had a whole troll village, bro. That's where they got that movie from. To the young bucks up in here who don't understand what's going on. Really? Really? Why am I not the only one awake in the middle of summer at 6:30 in the morning? People were popping off fireworks here last night too. Just a couple though, just over the lakes. I'm in between two lakes. Two big gorgeous lakes. Why do you keep talking about neuroleptic? Do you know what neuroleptic means? I can promise you it has nothing to do with being Jewish. So I'm not sure where you put those two connections together. Can you stop? Yeah. I have slept. I told you I went on a pouting rampage 4 days. Like at least 3 days. And then now here we are. I didn't do anything on the 4th of July. Nothing. I slept. Even yesterday, I took a big long nap in the middle of the day, which is crazy because I never do that. The Empress. All right, so let's get started. You got this Empress, and she is sitting back, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. She was shooting some b-ball outside of her school. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. What the fuck? She said, you're moving with your auntie and Uncle in Bel Air. I was tired. I couldn't keep, I was like, I'm just going to lay my head down. I don't even know what possessed me to go and get in the bed, but I did. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Eight of Wands and the Stars. Okay, so you have this Empress who is sitting back like, I mean, she's, right there, her purse is on the floor. We all learned something today. Thank you for that, Queen Libra. Don't put your purse on the floor. If there's, I think we should change it to don't put the thing that holds your money on the floor. Don't put money on the floor. So does that mean if you like have money in your pocket, you shouldn't sit on the ground? I'm thinking way too hard into that. I took it too far already. Anyway, she's sitting there. She has on her shoes. She has a little flower next to her bag. She's got like stuff around her. The shrubbery. We talked about the shrubbery. But the look on her face is like, I don't even know how to explain it. 0 fucks left to give. Well, yeah. You have a 3-day pout fest You're going to be exhausted on the 4th day, and you look kind of something like that. So then you have this Page of Rods, who could be an Aquarius because we have the star here, or Libra or Taurus, but it's neither here nor there. But you have 4 rods and 8 of rods. That's a doubling. You know what I've never noticed about this card is he has a carrot in his hand. A legit carrot. And it feels like he's going to throw it out there. Okay, this Empress is tired. She has all of this stuff all the way around her, which is probably responsibilities and shit she's doing. And then someone's going to throw a carrot to dangle. If I find out that we don't get to eat said carrot, I'm going to flip over the whole desk. Just so we're clear about whose ever's energy this is. Hierophant. 2 of feathers. 8 of feathers. Feathers in this deck are swords. But Ace of Cups. Okay, so whoever is attempting to approach here, the intention is to double. The intention is to well, I mean, right there's a big, that's the Ace of Cups, but it's a cauldron, and I think the carrot's in it. Oh my God, the carrot's in it. They want to throw their contribution into the pot to add to the pot. Oh, the doubling. That makes sense. I'm like, oh, it's a doubling, and here they come. They wanna really they want to throw in their ante. They're bringing something to the table. I like that. It's sweet. It feels sweet. This is somebody who has a lot. They just have a lot. This is the Labyrinth deck. Remember from the Labyrinth, that movie with David Bowie? The Queen of Junk. She's the one that walks around in everybody's memories and holds all their stuff. And they're like, well, I want to throw in 2. So they do. Hermit. So 6 of Pentacles. In this, the way that I'm seeing this showed in this Labyrinth deck is it's making a pot of, you know, la zuppa. A pot of soup, right? But what's in the soup? The soup is in the cauldron, and in this deck, the cauldron is the Ace of Cups. So what does that even mean? It means that everybody's throwing in a little bit of what they have in order to create this big Ace of Cups. And if you're not tarot fluent, the Ace of Cups is the love stuff. The Holy Grail. But do you understand the parallel that I'm trying to draw here? Like, if you went from 4 to 8, she had 4 carrots, and then they brought in their carrots. Or maybe they brought carrots and you had potatoes. What else do you put in soup? A little garlic, a little celery. Have you ever had the penicillin d'Italiana? Have you ever had Italian penicillin? I can't wait to make it. I need a blender. Yeah, you put carrots, onion, celery, garlic. I think that's it. And you put that in a bay leaf. And you boil that for a long, long time until the veggies are all soft. And then you take out the veggies and you blend them, process them down, and then put that back in. And then you put it with patina noodles. They call it Italian penicillin. And it's or I heard somebody else call it sick day soup. But that's my point. The parallel that we're drawing here is that everybody's putting in their ingredients to make this zuppa di amore, the soup of love. La zuppa di amore. Oh, love soup. I love that. That's kind of fucking adorable. But all I'm saying here is if you translate this to real life, is that you have this empress here who is busy and over it. Totally fucking over all of it. Because it's always her stuff that goes into the soup, and then everybody eats her fucking soup. And rinse and repeat all day over and over and over again. Right, and so this time it's different because you have someone else who is, they want to throw down, they want to throw in. The perfect timing. Heart, love, recognition, victory. It's a text. Definitely a text. Whoa. Emerald from the heart space. Well, that makes perfect sense. If the idea here is to bring in ingredients to make the love stuff, Wheel of Fortune. Crew in tandem, camaraderie, moving in one direction. It's the mother lode, the real deal. So this person, I don't know if these cards are like glued together or whatever, but shit. This person reaches out to you on an app. So I don't know if you're on a dating app or Snap app or Messenger app or WhatsApp. How do you use WhatsApp? What's the point of it? Is it to be secretive? Because I got on there and it won't let you do anything. It like won't let you look at old things. You're not allowed to screenshot pictures. Like I was on there and I saw a picture of my friend and he looked pretty and I wanted to keep the picture because I'm like that and it wouldn't fucking let me. I'm like, I can't screenshot from my own phone. Really? Is WhatsApp designed for cheaters? Is that what that is? I mean, I'm not, I don't leave the fucking house, so I don't understand folks these days. What's the point of having WhatsApp? Secret Tarot, I love her. She's the one that does the love, lust, loss readings, right? No, I love her. No, I just downloaded WhatsApp, like for the first time ever, and I was on there. I was like, oh boy, I get to make an avatar, fun. And then I'm kind of like, what is this? Like, what's the purpose of having WhatsApp? And then I started digging around into it, and it's all like encrypted and secretive and shit. I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I'm in the house where cheaters hang out. It's just what it felt like all day. Is it just me? WhatsApp is for shady shit. That's my point. As soon as I opened it, I'm like, oh, neat. Oh, no. This is where the bad folks go. Well, that's called intuition. That is called being a whole, full-blown, intuitive, empathic, raven, witchy, whatever the fuck, vulva, Valkyrie, earth angel, whatever label that makes you feel slappy. Okay? Intuition is intuition. I opened up that thing, the WhatsApp, and said, this is where cheaters come to land. There's no purpose to have that at all. See, I got asked to get on, or when people that, I can't even talk, when those couple of people tried to take my likeness and walk around and call everyone dear and say, I'm Dharma Jane, dear, let me give you a reading, dear, send me money on WhatsApp. I don't know for sure if it has to be cheaters, Libra. I'm just saying I opened it up and it felt shady as fuck. Like, why does anybody's conversations need to be that encrypted and secretive and everything else? Why? Why? Are you saying stuff you shouldn't be saying? Are you sending pictures that you shouldn't be sending? Did Epstein and all of his friends not teach everyone the value of fucking not publishing stuff? Anyone? Hear me out. If you really don't want your conversations seen, perhaps you shouldn't be having them. It's an app for criminals. Well, that's my point. Criminals of the heart. Okay, can we get back to this? We're talking about love soup. Okay, we went from wholesome to no in a hurry. Like, they're not orbs, Libra. I'm sitting in front of the window, and the window is wide open, and there's no screen. Some of them are farm bugs. Some of them is the rays of light. All right, but 10 of Cups. So this is all in good fun. So much fun for this masculine. And he's got his little armor on, and he's going to come forward and make your day. You love my hair? This is called hasn't been brushed since last Monday hair. Listen, I tried to do the whole put on all the layers of makeup and the things. It was fun for a couple of minutes, but that's not who I am. I am a real whole entire person. I have moods, and sometimes I don't wanna. And let's be clear, we're lucky I found a bra. Okay? Welcome to the shit show, my friend. I know, I feel fabulous. Well, I'm a Libra. Libras can pull it off. It's true. Right. Okay, so they come forward. We have the app. Sorry, I can't find a bra. Looks like I'm staying home for another 2 days. See ya. Bye now. The moon. It's going to be at like 2 o'clock. What I really meant to say, yeah, is that I'm sorry for the way I am. Ace of Pentacles. Can we like... heard the word convene or reconvene. What does that even mean? Why am I rhyming? Convene to why are my guides like that? Can you just use small words? Get together. Later. It feels like later. It feels like this is like 2, 3 something afternoon, and they're like, and they lasso with their carrot. We're gonna convene later. I mean, what does that mean? Haven't you ever called somebody and been like, hey, later tonight, do you want to whatever? And they were like, yeah, and then plans are made. Jeffrey Dharma. Oh, that was clever. That was clever. I see what you did there, Mr. Punchy. So this is like somebody putting a lasso around you on purpose. They want to make plans. What was the 3 of Swords that I saw just there, just now? The mask. It feels like they're trying to be super extra gentle with you. Well, maybe they see you sitting around like that and you have fucking resting bitch face. Because that's how you are as a person. And so they're like, easy peasy. All right, let me come in and check this out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. They're just being gentle. That's why I think I'm calling it soup, because it takes time for soup to boil. And he threw in a carrot, and you threw in a potato, and everybody's waiting on the soup to boil. Do you want to go? 8 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Yeah. Feels like it's about fucking time. All right, this is another time frame. Look at the dragons out. Whoa, 3 swords. Wow. All right. 6 of cups. Ace of wands. Five of pentacles. 5 of swords. What is happening? Wow. I'm stunned. Stunned even. 3 swords, 5 of pentacles, death, 5 of swords. Well, let's talk about where it comes from. What's the 3 of swords? No? How about you sit the fuck down? I need to go on a date with Tyler Tarot. I think he likes... Well, I don't want to say it out loud because I don't know if he's like out. Let's just put it this way. I don't think I'm Tyler's type. Also, he's a lot younger than me. Also, I have a Viking that does the things. All of the things. He just goes a Viking and royally pisses me off. All right, the bear. Those are all really good cards. Why in the fuck would that break your heart? Judgment. Ace of Cups. Four of Wands. These are all very good cards. Why is that coming out as Three of Swords? Five of Wands, the Hermit. The guys like us older, I'm not trying to fucking date nobody's ratchet little boy who's transitioning from being at home to being a man. No, thank you. Also not interested in any grown-ass man children. Give me the Viking, fully actualized. That I'm not you, or I'm not changing my mind about that. I know exactly what the fuck I want, and I'm not accepting anything less. Now, if it has to show up in a different body, okay. I mean, I'm not going to wait around forever, right? But that's what I want. That's what I shall have. You want me to go hang out with Tyler Tarot? That's what you're saying to me? Tyler's a mean girl. He says mean girl shit. I would probably just sit there with my mouth hanging open like, I can't believe you just fucking said that to those people. No, this is the same. This is the King of Swords. This is not new under any circumstance. I'm not hanging out with Tyler, okay? I mean, we'll talk to him if he wants. I have no shade to anybody else who is in our community. But I don't really hang. I don't fuck with mean girls. I'm sorry. This is awful. There's like all this disappointment and all of this. You know what it almost feels like? This is like, if we're joking about the Viking and all that, right? Viking was not like a race of people. That was a job. The Scandinavian, Norwegian, Danes, those folks, they would leave their village and go a Viking to doing the raid, the pillaging and exploring and following the way and all of that. And then they would bring back their goods. So this seems like someone is coming back around. Because like I said, these are all really good cards on top of really, really bad cards. Which leads me to believe that somebody is in some kind of pain or something didn't work out the way they wanted it to work out, and they need They want reciprocity. They want to be around somebody who wants to be around them. And I think that they're just now realizing that that's what they're working with here. Like maybe this is a masculine who for a long time picked people that looked good on like paper or whatever, but they were always a fucking problem. They want simple. They just want to be with somebody who wants to be around them. And so they're like coming and they bend the whole ass knee. Feels like I'm sorry I'm late to the party. Sorry for just now fucking... It feels like they just didn't see that. That was not something that they... That light bulb was not on when it came to you. Hush, Tarot. Ow! They're returning. That's my point. I didn't mean to get this deck, but there it is. They're returning. This person is like helpless when it comes to you. Because I think that realization, maybe that's them being all upset. All of these Three of Swords and Five of Pentacles and all of these things is that they maybe realized that they were being duped or taken, I mean, it's not necessarily taken advantage of, but it's what I said before. They want to be with somebody who wants to be with them. It's like I'm not a pawn in people's lives. I'm not here to benefit folks. I don't want people to look at me or judge me for what I have. I just want to be around someone who wants to be around me for no other reason than just to be around me. And then in come this Empress who is that. And so they swirl around you and get all they could be handsy. You know what I mean? Like they got, it's okay. And you wrap up around this person like a safety blanket. You might do this thing where you lay on them, but not all the way on them. You guys make like a puzzle piece. It's not an overlapping puzzle piece. It's like a next to each other connector puzzle piece. I think they like that too. I don't know why that's relevant, but it's like snuggling but not snuggling. 10 of Cups. They just, it's almost like they, I don't want to say that you're like a security blanket for this person. You are, it's like a breath of fresh air to, especially if it took them that long to realize that that's what the feeling was with you, that you desire nothing more than to just be around them just because you like them. You don't need anything from them. You just enjoy them. What one tarot deck I used to use? What does it look like? All right, this is later. My phone's gonna die anyway. We'll do another one. So, there it is again, Three of Swords. I mean, it's out all over. What the fuck is wrong? Roses. communication. Okay, so there's been a message here that's been repeated 3 times. And I can't seem to put my finger on it. In that there's all of this love stuff with this big, giant, glaring 3 of Swords in the background. And I can't tell if it's from you or from them. But, so, if there's a 3 of Swords, then why are we coming together? The dolphins. Because you've got their 6. I got your 6. Is your name Healing Out Loud in all caps because you have some kind of trauma where you think that people don't listen to you, so that's what makes you say things in capital and then say shitty things? I love it when people title their channel Healing This or That, and then they're like the most awful people ever. Where's the mods at? Someone push that one off the plank. Go change your screen name and then I'll be nice to you. Okay, so we have this invite, this olive branch, all that. So it looks like this, I think that the repeated theme that I keep getting for this whole reading so far over and over again is that there is a giant, what makes me wear glasses, blindness. The fuck makes you ask questions? What's I talking about? I'm about done dealing with folks. The repeated theme seems to be that this masculine in the background has had his heart shattered. Some kind of final realization, final breakup. It's a final countdown. And they don't want to deal with it alone. They want to be with somebody who wants to be with them, and that is as simple as it gets. Everything else we will figure out in the long run. And so I think if you're hanging out with a person and they're like acting different, I think that they're hurting and that you should pay attention to that. I mean, it's just a day's worth of energy. It's not that big of a deal. Let the day pass and just be nice to your friend. All right, this is going to be right before we come back. 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords, wow. 4 of Swords. Confusion and the moon. Okay, so you have a choice here. You have to pick a door. Star. It feels like a hard decision because you have to let go of something to have something else. Like, there's 2 doors, and you can't go through both doors. You can only go through one door, which means you can't have both things. And it looks like something's worth fighting for. See, there's that. Judgment. There might be a bracelet that's relevant. I don't know what it's Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, so abundantly in love, all that. You have to make a choice, but you have to leave behind everything from the other door. Hello. Do you say hello? No, I said hello. 3 of Swords. You know what it feels like? It feels like right there before you get ready to go through the gate or whatever it is that you're going to do, your past shows up and says hello. And you turn around and just say hello. I said, no, I said hello. But that's my point. You're like, and you need to say something, elsewise miss out, but you're picking another door, so... Oh, I don't even know. All right, can we get 1 card, please, for how we are going to be leaving? 3 of Pentacles. Working on shit. On purpose. Doing that on purpose. So, stick with it. All right, later on today, if you go to my website, dharmajane.com, I am going to slash readings in half. So, we're going to do 50% off hour-long readings. So it'll be $50 for an hour-long reading, okay? But that's not there yet, so keep checking back. If you're interested in that, we can schedule them whenever on the weekends. It'll be face-to-face. dharmajane.com. Half-price readings. I'm sure I'll have more news, and I will get back to that to you guys later, all right? Until next time, have a good one. Bye.